Do you ever find that you're really struggling to get focused in on that big thing that you know that you should be or must be focusing on and actually working on, but everything else is drawing your attention in every other direction except on the thing that you know you should be working on? It's like they're magnets for your attention. You know you got to do this thing, but you're like, look at all these other things that I need to do. I should do those things first. And before you know it, that big thing just feels like this rock on your shoulders, this weight of this thing that needs to be done because you keep procrastinating and delaying it and being distracted by other things. So this happens, right? This is totally normal. We're all human and this happens. So I like to use what I call my three-step refocus plan to try and bring my focus back onto this thing, this task that I know needs to be done, but I keep just getting distracted and not working on. So the first thing I do is I work out, so what exactly is the thing? So is it one big task, or is it multiple, or is it like a series of tasks and activities? But what's the big thing that I actually need to focus on? And then I break it down. So I want to break it down into manageable chunks. So if it's on my to-do list and it's like recruit new staff, like this is the one line, well, that seems really big because it's actually like 10 or 15 tasks, in fact, not just one thing. So you need to break it down into manageable chunks. And in fact, they really should be no more than 2 hours per chunk. Okay. So if they are, break it down more. So the first thing is break it down. So then you're really clear on exactly what has to be done. Now, the second thing is then I try and clear some time. So I look at what else is taking my time on my to-do list, what else is in my schedule, so my appointments and my to-do list. What can be postponed or delayed to another time? What can be not really done at all? Like, really, does it need to be done? Because there are so many things on our to-do list or make it onto our to-do list that don't actually ever need to be done. It's a nice to have. And then also, what could be delegated or given to someone else? So taken off your to-do list, or even if it's get someone else to get it started and then you can kind of follow up and fix it up or complete it later. So what can be postponed, what can be not done at all, and what can be given to somebody else, right? And then once we've got that, I want you to look then at, so number 3 is look at the thing, so the list of items that you came up with, the chunks, and then go, all right, realistically, do I have to do all of those things? Could I simplify it, or could I slash that even more? So try and find at least 20% saving on the thing that you need to do as well. Because then it just feels more manageable, you know exactly what you've got to do, and you have a plan of attack. Okay, so this is my refocus plan, because what we're trying to do is create time by removing things from our list. And we're also going to shorten the amount of time it's going to take us to complete it by making it more streamlined, simplified, or, you know, reduce the scope completely as well. Plus, we've given ourselves clarity over exactly what needs to be done. So we know how long it's going to take, what needs to be done, and we can get on to doing it. Because sometimes our focus is not on the thing because we're like, our brain kind of tells us that we don't really know what we need to do. It's like the subconscious is kind of going, I know I need to do this thing, but it feels really scary and overwhelming because I don't really know how to start. So this is the way to start. You come up with a bit of a plan, a map, and off you go. Now, if you find that you do this, you create a refocus plan and you're still struggling because these other things are like just in your ear kind of going, do these things, then the other thing you can look at is one of my articles, which is the guilt of the distraction. I then go into how do you then decide what you should do, whether you should be focusing on the big thing or you should be focusing, just knocking off those small tasks. Okay, because sometimes those small tasks can create a little bit of anxiety for us, but go through the process of determining whether they're really just your subconscious or your inner voice trying to distract you because you're procrastinating, or you really should get those ducks kind of lined up before you go back to the big task, because sometimes we need to do that as well. Anyway, good luck and use the refocus plan.